Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I am doing another Mel Tillis song. It's been a little bit. Penny Hedlund made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. I don't know the song. It's titled, Who's Julie? And I might be forwarding this to a friend of mine whose name is Julie. She actually lives down in Kentucky. And she's really good people, but I don't know who Julie is. So anyway, Penny, thank you for this gift. Thank you for the brain tickler already beforehand, because I always try to imagine what the song's going to be and then see if my ideas ahead of time line up with it. And a title like this, I can't even imagine where he's going to go with this. So let's see what Mel has for us. Boop.
Across the table over coffee just this morning, my woman caught me by surprise without a warning. She said, honey, you talked in your sleep. And then she began to weep as she said, tell me now, tell me truly, who's Julie?
Dramatic.
With a blank look on my face, I searched my mind for an answer or excuse of some kind. But the words wouldn't come and my mind was blank. Slowly my head just sank when she said, honey, you know I love you truly.
What?
But who's Julie? Oh, Julie, what's this hold you got on me? On my mind, in my dreams, you know you shouldn't be there, Julie.
That would suck. You can't even trust yourself when you go to sleep, because you might say something. Oh, that would suck. What'd he say?
I'd like to say Julie's just a friend of mine, but I know that would not satisfy your mind. You see, Julie gave me something you did not. She remembered what you forgot. And honey, I'm sorry I have to tell you so cruelly, but now you know, and don't you ever ask me again. Who's Julie?
Why can't you ask again? Oh my God. That was like mean in the end. Well, I guess at the time that this came out, things weren't as risque. So you just had to allude to things. But we're obviously now, I don't know when this came out, like 50 years ago or something, that maybe more, maybe 60. That 60 years later or so, we fill in the pieces according to our cultural sense of normal communication and what would be exposed in a song. But I don't want to guess, but he says, now you know, and don't you ever ask me again. I mean, that wasn't very nice. I mean, granted, she doesn't do things, but that could be anything. I mean, and today you just go right to sex. You know, you think, oh, she's not doing these different things or whatever, but it could be she doesn't hug me when I come home. She doesn't laugh at my joke. I don't know. It could be in anything. That's why decades later, when you hear a song and you try to interpret it according to that time frame, you got to kind of somehow change your paradigm. It's like a gestalt shift. of sorts where you try to understand it according to the sensitivities and sensibilities back then. Why did he say, but now you know and don't ever ask again? It's like, that's kind of mean. But his wife loves him. He's across the table. He apparently loves her, but he's thinking of this other woman for certain things. It doesn't mean for everything. It doesn't even mean he's unhappy in his marriage. Boy, oh boy, Penny, what a song. Man, what do you, we just don't know. But imagine like you're telling on yourself in the middle of the night. And it made me think of, while I was listening to it, where it said, he searched his mind for, almost like a way to present this thing. I'm thinking like there are songs like you didn't even, or lines in songs, you didn't care enough about me to lie. And it's like, well, most times you say lying is a bad thing when you're trying to get over or trying to escape punishment or something. But sometimes it's like, I don't know, is it right to spare somebody else the hardcore truth? Arguments can be made both sides of it. Truth is generally the best way to go. Maybe it's always the best way to go, but then you get in. I mean, I studied this in philosophy class. What is lying? And lying isn't like when you're a kid taking a test in school, 2 + 2 = 5. Well, that's the wrong answer. Are you lying when you say that? Well, no, because you don't mean to get it wrong. You don't. And so then you get into like, is a lie an intent to deceive? Because you're taking a test and get the wrong answer is not the truth, so to speak. So then you get into these wonderfully nuanced ways of approaching the subject of lying or deception. And then is it acceptable to take another person's feelings or mental state into consideration when you're saying something? Do you need to come at them with a full out all the time with the full truth? Or do you want to dial it back a little bit? Then where's the balance? All that. And this is one of these songs that brings these things out. Well, what, Penny, I think you commented that it was either you or Phyllis. I think it was you who said a recent reaction that you love when I go all philosophical or something to that effect. Well, you did it. You just did it, because I'm like, he told her something, and then he's like, don't you ever ask me again, or something. I'm like, well, that's pretty obnoxious, dude. But I didn't see the conversation. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song. And as the song was just, it was really about the idea. The number that popped into my head was an 8.8. You got me spun out. I love it in this way. I freaking love it. So anyway, Penny from Heaven, Hedlund, thank you for that, my dear. All right, folks, have a great day. Keep your dreams to yourself. I don't know what the moral of the story is. Maybe there isn't one. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.